name of climate change. But there is an inconvenient truth. By every metric, Earth's ecosystem is thriving, and the U.S. is its cleanest since the 70s. So what is the push for electric vehicles and the climate change movement really all about? That's the question. And why is Kamala now afraid to be associated with her green colleagues? Joining us now is Gregory Wrightstone, geologist and executive director of the CO2 Coalition. Welcome to the program.
Oh, good to be on with you. And you just nailed it right on the head when you talked about how ecosystems are thriving and prospering, and humanity is benefiting from modest warming and more CO2. I call it the greatest untold story of the 21st century, that of a thriving Earth. And Kamala doesn't want to get her past support for things like the Climate Equity Act that she sponsored, the Green New Deal that she sponsored with AOC right from the start. She doesn't want to be associated with the EV ban that she had passed, the Biden-Harris administration had been pushing. And particularly now when EVs have gotten such a bad rap, countries around the world, automobile makers, they're all running as fast as they can from the EV market. In fact, just an hour ago, Toyota announced that they were pulling way back on their commitment to EVs. Ford announced they were losing $44,000 per electric vehicle they sold. They were looking at close to a $5 billion loss this year on electric vehicles. So there's not much support there. But I will tell you, this is just one of the Biden-Harris administration and their committees like EPA and DOT and the others to strip your viewers of their freedoms. And that's what this is about. This is stripping you and your viewers of their freedom to choose what kind of car to drive. But it doesn't stop there. They want to strip your freedom. They want to control your lives and tell you what kind of a shower head how much water comes out of your shower, what kind of car to drive, how to heat your home, what temperature to heat your home, what temperature to cool your home. It's the government with this one-size-fits-all nanny state. And she's been driving it for the last 3.5 years. I don't think she's going to change now.
Well, it's a finger-wagging nanny state where they've got their arm extended outside the window of their own private jets, waving it in our faces. And that's, I know that optically that makes it even worse seeming. But there is a monetary side to all of this, too. I mean, look at how China is bypassing. I know we've spoken to, policy people about this, and they're pointing out grave concerns how China is bypassing all of the tariffs that we have imposed, all those Trump-era tariffs that were kept under Biden, the one thing he seemed to keep. China's bypassing all of that through Mexico. They're sending their their electrical vehicle manufacturing capacity through Mexico, bypassing all of the tariffs that would have otherwise been imposed on China, and now they're dominating the electric vehicle race, or at least close to dominating it. And I don't see the Harris campaign elaborating on a plan to mitigate this.
Right. We heard Donald Trump mention that last night in the debate, that he was going to slap tariffs. There weren't going to be Chinese EVs coming in crossing the border from Mexico. But the Biden-Harris administration are okay with that. And so what they're doing, and why are they forcing us to drive EVs? They're using fear, the fear of a non-existent climate crisis. Let's be clear, there is no climate crisis. We're being warned of forest fires that are increasing, they're decreasing. We're told of deforestation, when the fact of the matter is, over the last 50 years, we've seen reforestation. We're being told of unprecedented heat waves in the United States when it's categorically false.
For all our viewers asking where One America News is heading in the future, we would like to introduce you to OAN Live. OAN Live is the best way to stay up to date on all of the hard-hitting, straight-shooting, national and international headlines. And the best part is, OAN Live is only $4.99 per month. All the credible, honest, unbiased reporting One America News offers at a fraction of the cost of cable. Just go to OANN.com to easily sign up for OAN Live and stay informed.